All right, we're back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. It's been a month or something? No, it hasn't. What the fuck am I talking about? I was live like last month or something. Just making sure. Yeah, I was live like last month, not last week. What am I talking about? All right. So last time we did Trigger's story. So today we're gonna be doing the main story. What's it called? Oh, let me look. Shit, not that, not that, not that. Wait, real quick, I gotta check my audio. Alright, there. Oh, fuck. There's not enough sound for me to hear it. Anyway, whatever. What was I doing? Okay. What version are we on? We're at 1.7? Is that what we're doing? 1.7? I think so. So without further ado, I mean, what is this going to be? This is the end. All right, so last time Hugo like might have killed somebody, might have not. If I'm remembering correctly, that's where we left off in the story. All I've done is get Vivian because I'm goated. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, wait, no, that was last stream. No, we knew this already. Whatever. Vivian sent a message. Seems they made more progress on the sacrifice issue. I wonder how Vivian's been doing. After Hugo passed, she's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while. Okay. I had to make sure the audio was alright. I think it's fine. Alright. Belle, do you want to arrange a time to meet up with her? Let's go meet up with her. Alright then. I'll arrange a time with Vivian. You just rest and I'll tell you when. Okay. Oh, I gotta rest first. Okay. You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you ended up falling asleep instead until you hear something nearby. Whoa, a cutscene! Yay! Belle, I love you. Vivian! What the fuck?
This time, let me.
Yo!
Vivian? Vivian?
This time, don't face it.
Yo, get this creep out of here.
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Fucking pervert. Get out of here. She's so cute. I hate her. Fucking pervert. What the hell is she doing here? Bury your tears with the past.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
Wise?
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose.
Wait, I kinda hate her, but I also kinda fucking love her. Stop, I hate her. This character archetype sucks. Obviously, I hate this.
What? Sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure
Don't
you're
face it.
Vivian?
She reminds me of Clan and Fran from fucking Fire Emblem Engage. I hate it. I hate it.
Highlight of my day. No, my
Oh my god, I hate it.
Though it is a bit
Divine
late.
Dragon. Bro,
Lord Phaethon.
I hate this. This is just Fire Emblem Engage flashbacks. Ah, no. I'll never escape, dude. Are you kidding me?
You're here super early today, Vivian. Is there something urgent?
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks.
Okay.
But after some digging,
Oh, it's
I
just
was
like the Phantom
surprised to find
Thieves.
that the
Yeah, I
public isn't
forgot.
turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light.
Oh yeah, this is
Some people
just the
feel
Phantom
bad for
Thieves.
him.
I forgot.
Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat.
Hugo is
Public
literally like
outcry
Joker in
against
this
Hartman is
situation.
growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. TOPS is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, TOPS is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Hartman won't just give up like that. Could it be that someone's trying to get rid of Hartman?
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter how hard I search, I can't find a single trace of him. Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core.
Oh, okay.
Now that he holds
I see
the
how
Slagging
this,
chip, he is
you know,
definitely going to negotiate his
ties
way
into
out
the
of
greater
this with
narrative with the
cultists.
Hollows now. Okay.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian.
Get out of here, Wise! We don't fucking care about you!
No problem at all.
Be gone,
Really
Wise,
important
stupid
business
brother.
matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
Vivian, stop simping over him. Simp over me. What are you doing? Wise, get the fuck out of here!
Instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway.
God, I love
I'll be
Vivian's
right
design
here.
so much.
Just
Oh
let
my
me know
god.
when
And
you're
she's
done.
been so fun in combat. Oh my god.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store.
Oh,
Knows
Lycon.
Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you
Yeah,
should
let me
speak
go
with him
speak to my
first.
fuzzy buddy.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Type shit. Alright. Yay. What's going on over here? Why is there little gray dots? What's going on? That Hartman is definitely the one who murdered Mockingbird. Hartman must have murdered him to protect his own position of power. But Mockingbird isn't exactly a righteous, upstanding group either. Mockingbird steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Hartman was just afraid Hugo would gain traction and lose his power. That's why he did what he did. I still think there's more to this. Oh, okay, we're getting like more flavor dialogue here. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so in between of going to talk so we leave the video store to go to talk to Lycan. However, there's little flavor dialogue here. It's almost like it's a real game. Mockingbird are the true heroes. It's so messed up. They stood up to those so-called elites and still ended up getting silenced. This is definitely a conspiracy. We gotta follow his example and stand up to these bastards. But what can we do? We have no power. But Mockingbird's Hugo was just an ordinary person. If he can do it, so can we. Right. He proved that even a single person, so long as you have resolve, can be the change you want to see. That's literally just the entire plot of Persona 5. That's so fucking... I love Zenless Zone Zero. I genuinely don't believe it has a shred of originality at all. Maybe like the little streetwear aesthetic it's got going on, the little urban feel, you know, with 6th Street, all that shit. Other than maybe you know what, I will say that the Chinese aesthetic as well. You know, Chinese streetwear, graffiti, you know, all that shit, urban, you know, whatever. Other than that, a lot of these story beats are just like clones of other shit. It's so funny. Like, it really is. But hey, I love it for that. Like, in the same way, Metaphor ReFantazio is like, you know, a Persona, Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, Kingdom Hearts. Like, in that order, Etrian Odyssey. It still works as a game because it feels like a love letter to JRPGs in general. In the same way I've heard Expedition 33, which one day I'll play. 100% one day I will play Expedition 33 on stream. I don't know if it seems like, you know what? If people like I'm Dante, whoa. Yo. I didn't mean people in some type of way. Yo, that's crazy. If someone like I'm Dante with such a short attention span that he couldn't really like connect with Final Fantasy 16. The fact that he can like sing the praises of Expedition 33 while also people like Gene Park, who praised Xenoblade 3, can like all these people praise Expedition 33. It feels like that's going to be a really good game. So I might play that before 100 Line. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to play 100 Line on the channel. 100 Line is like, 100 Line seems like such a commitment. I might play that off stream. I don't know. So many other games are going to come out. I need to finish Xenoblade X as well. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue with this. Lycan, what's up, buddy?
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Sleepyhead.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's
Dude,
life.
Hugo was
I
still
might
alive.
not
Shut
be
up,
the right
bro.
person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian looks perfectly
Vivian's
normal.
doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face to face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in
Lycan,
with me?
you're top
I'd like to
5
apologize
characters
to
in
Miss
this
Vivian
game, by the
in
way.
person.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you.
Type shit. You return to the video store with Lycan. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycan's arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about
Bro!
You don't have to explain anything.
I'm gonna
Also part of Mockingbird.
I love making fun of her voice, but like I also love it at the same time. Like her voice, I like it, but like it's so.
Hugo had his
You know I is efficient.
I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Yup, and that's how it ties to the greater story,
Mockingbird, you
to
have
the
my
greater
deepest
narrative.
respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
I want her voice actress to just
You're
whisper
right.
in my ears for hours.
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Well, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission.
The
In
mayor?
hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
Okay, that's another cutscene.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds...
Ballet
find me
Twins!
Ballet Twins.
God, I miss TV mode so much. Ballet Twins TV mode was just, peak Zenless Zone Zero gameplay, I will say. I miss Ballet Twins, like, just so much. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I forgot I should be reading this shit. And time is something we can't afford to waste, so working with the mayor is a good option. What do you think, Vivian?
Mockingbird.
What was her voice? Whatever. Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with. At the moment, at least. Then let's go see Lycan. Alright. Let's go to the Ballet Twins. Oh, can I just fast travel there? Whatever. Let's take the company car. Hey, whoa, I haven't been here in so long. Has the graffiti changed at all? Probably not. I need the game to give us more side quests. Because, like, I'm at the end game, right? Like, the only shit... Okay, what's happening here? The only shit I got is this. This is the only side quest I have left. And I've been saving it until, like, I get entirely bored with the game. Because I've heard this side quest takes a while. But come on, I need more side quests. Just so I can go back to explore more areas. Like, fucking... Like, when was the last time I was here for a side quest? Over here! You know, Lumina, you know, that's had some shit, right? Blazewood, I haven't been here. You know what? I've been here a little bit. I will say they've had a couple quests here, but I just need more side content outside of the events, outside of Venus giving us more commissions. I just need more. I need more. Maybe that's on me for doing like all the side quests. I don't know, but fuck, whatever. Anyway, let's continue the story. It seems you and Miss Vivian have made your decision. Let's talk to the mayor. Of course. Please rest assured, when it comes to sacrifices, the mayor's interest aligns with yours. Or sacrifice is my fault. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Eridu.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices.
Okay.
The serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost.
Okay.
No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltist's most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Since this person has already passed away, and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only...
And that person's that one woman, right? Or am I, like, just making shit up right now? It's that one woman with the black hair, right? I might just be making shit up right now, though.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in. Taking control of the situation on their
I get
terms.
it, yeah.
the public will see the mayor as incompetent, while Tops comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards Tops. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in
And
an
that's why he wants to
unfavorable
work with
situation.
Phaethon, right?
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common
She could
enemy.
be so cool
Our
sometimes. Oh my
ideologies may
god.
differ. We can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
I feel like I've already brought this up before, but I must say it again. I've realized what Vivian's allure is. It's the Gap Moe, right? It's this cool badass that is also this fucking insane super fan of Phaethon, right? Is this person that says all this, I'm not a believer of justice or righteousness, type shit. But like, but then she's also like, oh Lord Phaethon, let me sniff your sweat off your glistening skin. I guess that's the appeal, right? Unfortunately, it's working on me. Unfortunately, I'm very simple, but this character archetype, I really do feel like it's cemented in why people could like this. To where, like, Trigger, for me, I think I do like the personality more of Trigger. I miss my blind I miss Daredevil. I miss my anime girl Daredevil. Bring her back.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only
Oh,
one.
okay.
There are more places where sacrifices
So another
might be lying
bringer
dormant.
is what they're saying,
The
right?
eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again.
Ooh, that's shady.
I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. A researcher
Whoa, whoa, who is this friend?
She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Wait, is that the wait, is that Yi Juan? Is that her Yi Juan? Is that her name? Yi Juan? No. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it that new person that's supposed to come out after Ju Fufu or whatever her name is? The Tiger Girl? I don't know. Is that what connection they're making? But somebody that's related to our teacher who was the original Phaethon, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to the story. Whatever. I don't know. What's going on?
Really? A Void Hunter rank
Right? That's the
special
next. That's the
investigator
next.
is going
That's
to be
like the
assisting
second
us?
to next
And
agent,
she's
right?
involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
We don't want new Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am glad the two of you have decided to continue working with us. With your help, we are sure to successfully recover the sacrifice. I have other business to deal with, so please excuse me. If you require anything, please feel free to contact me anytime. Okay? Like in leaves.
Lord Phaethon.
Shall we head out now? Yeah, let's go into the hollow. All right, let's go. Ooh, who do I want to bring with Vivian? I mean,
This is the path I follow.
I guess Miyabi, right? Why not?
Eradicates
Why
all
not?
evil.
Two Vivian? Oh,
I'll protect. This is the path I follow.
Who works good with her? Nagi? Nagi does. Who else? Not Astra. Oh, Astra does. But that's not... We wouldn't want her anyway.
This is the path I follow.
I mean, no matter what, just go Miyabi. Who gives a fuck? Oh, I love that. Oh, she's perfect. I already know how to use her, but let's just look again. Okay, here's state. Unleash basic attack. Afterwards. Alright, yeah, I know that.
Ethan, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Lord Fairhead, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Okay.
Lord Fairhead, Lord Fairhead.
Alright. Easy peasy.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Just as Vivian was talking to herself, we hear another voice of someone invading. You know who it is? So you pull her aside and listen. This is in Ballet Twins, the Hollow, right?
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund.
Whose
one day.
voice is that?
What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh?
That's not
For
Akihiko,
research?
right?
Do you think we'll ever have a normal life
Or
in the
Yuma
Hollows?
Kokohead. No,
Don't ask
I don't
questions
know.
you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway.
Could be someone I don't
Let's
know
leave the
either.
Hollow and report back on what we found.
Also.
And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
After the two Tops employees left, Vivian appears visibly
Hartman,
unsettled.
that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Vivian, I've been dying to know. Who is this she you keep mentioning?
I apologize.
Oh
for
my
losing
god.
composure.
You're not Shulk
Please don't
Xenoblade.
mind me.
Just tell us
The
what's
she I'm
happening.
referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll
Okay,
tell you
okay, I like that.
Sure. I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
Okay, zip it up when you're done.
And make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Oh.
I just can't shake the feeling that
Shake the feeling that what?
something bad is about to happen.
Okay, you didn't need a... whatever.
Hugo may have done terrible
Oh, yeah.
things, but he had his reasons.
I forgot that Belle is just actually in the hollow right now. That's why we aren't doing TV
Mockingbird
mode.
might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but
Dramatic pause.
ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. For the first time, I'm needed for more than
Okay,
just
buddy.
Evade. Nothing here either. Are we too... There's...
Who's up ahead? I have no idea who that is. That's another NPC. Oh, okay, cool. Can I run over here? No, I can't. Okay. Cutscene? I hate walk to cutscenes. I hate that. I hate that. Whatever.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you
Sis?
destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian,
Yes,
don't call me
sister.
sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying.
Oh, she's
You see
crying.
me.
No, she's crying. That means she's having like a prophecy or some shit.
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's
Okay,
ahead
she's
for
aware
me.
of that.
You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. No extraction materials. Even though you have so many questions, dealing with the imminent threat feels like the right choice for you. Alright, I didn't have to do it that fast. Okay, cool.
Watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later.
Thanks, I guess.
Guilty. Let's take care of the ethereals first. You're done.
After fighting off the ethereals, whatever.
You two took longer than I expected.
Shut up, Wise. Nobody asked for you to speak right
Coordinates the
now.
mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Okay.
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death. but she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. And after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Okay.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the
Oh,
easiest
okay.
to
We get it. Zip it up.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Fucking riding on it. Jesus Christ.
Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the
She's
hall
talking
was
about
still
me like how
bothering
guys
me.
talk about LeBron.
They
It's
said Hartman had a
crazy.
backup plan. And that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about
More
this.
NPCs?
Do you have time, Lord Vathan? My contacts are just near 6th Street.
I'd love to meet some more NPCs.
I'm in. Let's go together.
You arrive at Luminous Square with Vivian to meet her old friend. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna level up soon. Hell yeah. Lord Vathan, let's head out.
An old friend of mine
Oh.
said she has some new intel.
Cool. This is like a quality time event.
She's like a mentor to me.
Okay.
I
Wait.
learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her.
No, I know this. Yeah, Rain. Yeah, I know this person. She was in... Was she in Astra's story? I forget. She was in somebody's story. I know Rain. Right? Right? We know Rain?
Rain, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain?
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Vathan. Long time no see.
Rain, you actually know that Lord Vathan is Lord Vathan? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord
Yo,
Vathan.
she got an AirPod in.
know
I just
right away.
realized.
One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Shh, don't talk about her.
Rain, let's not bring up old...
Oh, I was talking about Astra. My fault. I get very defensive over my goat.
Why are you all tense? Right. Lord Vathan lives on 6th Street.
Yo, don't
too.
dox me.
Know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense.
What?
Like there was only a black cat at the location.
Inky!
Maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
I think I do.
Know that black cat. I'm always sneaking its snacks.
Lord Vathan, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years.
Vivian's
and you
eyes are
still
so
won't say
pretty.
who
Oh my
your idol
God.
is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down.
Rains
ages
are all
ago.
right.
I get it. You want
Oh my god, I just realized Rain has fucking raindrops on the inside of her hoodie. She has a cloud-themed little pin on her fucking... on her jacket. And a hairpin that's also a rainstorm. Oh my god. Wait! Yeah, that's cute character design for an NPC.
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock families claim that those missing workers died in
Alright,
an
we already
accident.
knew this.
Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you are unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out.
Okay.
A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside.
A port? Is it that
Not sure
one
if
that
it's
we've
related to your search.
been to all the
If you
time?
don't find anything useful around here,
Port Elpis?
it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious.
Okay, we get the bit. We get the
Person is
bit.
worth
Come on.
all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them.
Stop talking about me in front of me.
Who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. Alright, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life, so you follow her and continue on your way.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said.
Oh my god, we get it. She's a fangirl. Oh my god.
That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
Hey, is that one Denny Boo? It is! Holy shit, I love this guy. Could I give you a pet, buddy? And you seem to be doing well, little one. And you know each other? Yup, this little guy is Lucky Boo. My old boss at my previous workplace bought it at a discount store clearance sale. But he was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on paying wages, he didn't take care of his Bang Boo either. And then this little guy had a malfunction and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend on money repairs. Really, it could have been fixed with just a simple battery change. And all he did was change your battery for you. It was you earning the money to buy it. And so that's where that 100 Denny battery came from. Honestly, you've got plenty of energy, but I told you before, you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything? And wow, so you found a way to make a living, huh? Amazing. Wait a goddamn second, so is this not one Denny Boo? Or is it? Okay. I don't know. This conspiracy is far beyond me right now. And I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past 2 days? Edna? You mean someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide where there aren't many people around? Edna. Anne. Edna. Desert. Oh, the Outer Ring, yeah. I don't think one Denny Boo can make it that far. Desert probably refers to the sand pit up ahead. Lord Phaethon, let's go take a look. Anna? Yep, super helpful, man. And
One Denny Boo is just too cute.
yeah, I fuck with him.
I didn't know you helped it too.
Yeah, I be petting him. I can't lie. I be petting him.
Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole.
All right. Zip me up. Let me know when you got my dick out your mouth. Thank you. Jesus Christ, stop glazing. It seems that the person reigning in one Denny Boo would... Oh, it seems that's the person reigning in one Denny Boo we're talking about. Lord Phaethon, please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme, considering his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. Try talking to him and see what's going on. Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on the shoulder.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We are not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before
She's
it's
so
too late.
inspirational.
Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean.
Wait, she is a lot
No
like
one
Hugo.
knows how this will turn out.
With his faux
But if you
poetic
do nothing
bullshit.
now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us.
I can't lie, we
I'll
need
help you
another
return to your
Mockingbird.
family. But you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money.
Like as an agent.
Looking for workers to go into the Hollow to guard something. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the Hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the Hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands. They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen.
Okay.
But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go.
Is that Hugo?
So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop.
I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying.
Pretty nice voice acting.
You can rest easy and recover. And
Do I know that voice actor? I don't know. I might.
Once this is all over,
I'm always like
won't be
trying to
able
look
to
out for
reunite
it,
with them.
but I don't really know. You and Vivian contact Lycan, the mayor representing Victoria Housekeeping, agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rainer arrives and takes the man away, mentioning that the mayor... Okay, whatever. Whatever. I was trying to read that, but whatever.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually,
Oh no,
I
they're
wasn't
fucking
always
referring
like
to her
this.
cool character trait.
I used to run away when
That
things got tough.
that she can be really
There was
tough, but
even
then
a
is
point
also
where I just wanted to
pretty, you
disappear.
know,
As
out
if
there.
My very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered. Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of rain,
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe
Yeah, that's
we
kinda
might have
crazy.
passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
or are you
Enough
stalking
about
me?
Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been?
I don't know if I
What have you
trust giving you
experienced?
this information.
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
As you walk along the river by Luminous Square with Vivian, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to the places where where they took place. She's been to the Chaotic Olive, the Camilla Gold Week. She says her favorite sandwich is Cheesetopia. She's received. Whoa, what the fuck? You're amazed at the coincidence of a life. She's definitely fucking stalking us. Wait a damn
But should be
second.
around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
Lord Phaethon!
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street.
Because we're stalking you.
The ring you mentioned. I've heard it before too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow's Hero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I finally made it to your side.
This fucking psychopath! Dude! The game wants you to think this is cute!
I'm seen as the bringer of bad fortune.
She's a fucking stalker! A maniac! A parasocial fan! That's why she has a parasol! Because she's parasocial as fuck!
I've heard too many
This
curses
fucking
now.
creep! This stalker!
My
This
tears,
pervert!
I despise
Lock
my
her up!
existence.
I feel violated!
Stayed. Tragedy
I
followed.
don't give a fuck about your
I have
tragic
roamed too many
backstory.
places.
I don't care.
Each time,
You're a
it ended the
weirdo. This
didn't know
new
where I
era
could
to
go
give out restraining orders to
stumbled
you
upon a
and
Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse.
Chinky. Help me, Seth. I need to file a restraining order on this purple-haired freak.
My very existence was a disaster. In that moment,
I feel
darkness enveloped the
good. What,
I saw lights spread
Vivian?
A all around
No.
me. So many lights.
Oh my
Not
god.
knowing where to go. I thought
Are we in Seattle? Why is the fucking thing there? Or is that the Tokyo Sky Egg? I don't know anymore. I just found out that Vivian's been stalking me this entire time, and I'm not doing okay.
who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
I've been stalking you this whole time.
Me? What the fuck?
Wait, really? Me? Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time.
In the exact nanosecond I found out about you, you were the one running the account, and now I am so obsessed with you.
Day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day,
I want to live vicariously through you and then live by your side. Oh my god.
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember.
Belle, I don't know if that's what you want to say right now.
You'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not
Jesus
telling you.
Christ, I hate Vivian's character so much. I'm sorry. I love her in... Oh shit, I'm knocking stuff around. I love her in gameplay. I love her character design. But I love her voice. I love so much about her. But this one character trait where she is the stalker, the stan, in the Eminem's like definition of the word, an actual stan, a parasocial freak that wants to live vicariously through you and then finally meet you face to face, someone who has been stalking you. And I'm supposed to be endeared to that? Like, sure, in a vacuum it's cute, but goddamn, who fucking wrote this? We had Trigger, who's fucking anime girl Daredevil with a fat ass. And now we got Vivian, the stalker. The Notice Me Senpai stalker. And I'm supposed to fuck with this? I spent money to get this character. I'm glad I did because her gameplay element is fun, but goddamn. I could have had anime girl Daredevil with a fat ass on my team, but I got fucking stalker. I got the fucking psychopath. I got the person who literally needs to be behind bars. We have people like Jane on our team that have been in gangs. We have had people like Silver Soldier and B on our team. We've had people like fucking Billy on our team. We have people like Lycan on our team who have killed people, who have taken lives. But for some reason, Vivian, the fucking parasocial stalker, to me, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. What is this character? She's so cool, but she's also a fucking weirdo.
Huh? No! So, Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now.
Like, that's cool.
Lord Vathan, I
That's
truly
cool.
like who I've become.
I wish you didn't learn all this through stalking.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update.
Yeah? Oh, I get. Okay,
Let's
we're
head
walking
back to
over
the
here.
video store and go over the details together.
Oh, I'm walking away from you. Bye, Vivian. I thought we'd be going together, but I guess not. Holy shit, I don't know. Something about that just brought me out of the game. Holy shit, Vivian sucks. Oh my god. I don't know. I like Vivian, but I hate her at the same time. She's like Hirohiko from Kagurabachi, to where Hirohiko sees Chihiro for the first time. He's like, "You're like me. I like you." And Hirohiko becomes so obsessed with Chihiro, right? But it's obsession to the point where it's toxic. That's why he's a villain. This is played straight. It's kind of like Hakuri in Kagurabachi, but Hakuri doesn't base his entire life around Chihiro. There's still a self-actualization within Hakuri's self, and between him with the Ice Lady, between him with his brothers, between him and his father. You know, Hakuri becomes who he is, not only just because of Chihiro, but because of himself. So his obsession with the samurai, the Chihiro, isn't as a weird yandere-ish obsession that is just awkward, right? Where Hirohiko, he fills that role, but is shown as a villain. He's a bad guy. You can like him, you can root for him like I do, but like at the end of the day, he's still an antagonist, and his obsession is toxic in the grand scheme of things. However, here, Vivian's obsession is just played as, that's a cute character trait. Character quirk. She's obsessed with you, so the point where she stalks you and bases her entire life around you. Oh no, I just realized, it's like Ivy. It's like Ivy from Fire Emblem Engage. I can't escape it. She's obsessed with you, and you're almost a god to her. You're like how the Divine Dragon was a god to Ivy. Oh no. Oh, I hate it. But Vivian's so cute, and I like her voice actress, and I like her character design, and I like her gameplay. But other than that, I hate her fucking character. Oh my god, wow. I haven't felt this way in a while. I haven't felt a disdain for how her character is written to the direction they're taken in a while. I felt indifference, for sure. Oh, for sure I felt indifference. But right now, I feel disdain, hatred, when I look at the character, and I don't like that feeling. But hey, you know, I think Zenless Zone Zero needed a miss. I think they needed a miss with the characters, and I think Vivian is that one. She is a miss, and that saddens me. I hope the virtual idols are way better than this. Anyway.
Bell, you're back.
Shut up, Wise!
He told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when he returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
Yeah, let me do it.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Lord Phaethon will head out as soon as you're ready. We must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Yo, let's do it. Alright, let's go. Finally, gets to play the game again.
This is the path I follow. Strike.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really
Oh,
think
this.
I'd
Oh
screw
yeah, it's
around with
Hartman.
something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltus have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return.
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that... why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Vathan, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Vathan. You're in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety.
All right. Yay! I get to play the game again. I'm so happy.
Ethereal! Stay away from Lord Vathan!
Nice. Okay, down here. It's cool to go through Ballet Twins again. I just like this map a lot.
Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Let's keep moving, Lord Vathan.
Is there a thing up here? No? Okay.
Leave the enemies to me, Lord Vathan. How barbaric!
Damn it.
Okay.
You know, I listened to that latest Pink Panther album, or I guess it's a mixtape. I don't really know. It was really fun. I liked it. Her song Romeo, I think, is like the best song on that track on that album. But I mean, I don't know. Tonight is still really good. I fuck with it a lot. I think I was introduced to Pink Panthers like 2 years ago, maybe a year, 2 years ago. But
This is our chance. Let's
now
hurry.
that I finally hear for like an album release, a mixtape release, you know, I'm loving
No
it.
matter who
I'm
has
loving
the
it. I
sacrifice
can't
core,
lie. I'm
Hartman
fucking
or
enjoying
the
it.
Exaltists, it would be really dangerous. Hand over
Oh,
what's in the box.
I thought there was about to be a cutscene. Oh, I'm just beating up regular guys? Okay. I fuck with that.
Let's hurry and secure the
I like minced them from existence. Holy shit. Those are just regular
Lord
guys.
Vathan, the box is empty. So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Just as everyone stands confronting each other, a voice comes from behind. Oh, this person. This red-haired person.
Vivian,
Is
it's
that
been ages.
Twiggy's fucking...
Dina!
Oh my, you actually Actually,
No, it's not, right?
So sweet. Look at you.
Wait a goddamn
thriving.
second.
I thought
What
you'd
up?
forgotten about our past. So,
Daima,
tell me,
me want
do you
your
ever dream
vagina.
about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Back then, I had no idea.
This is a cool NPC design. I
Had
like
no
it.
idea? While you were soaking up all that love from Daddy, you had no idea what was going on.
Soaking up all that love
I
from
was-
Daddy? What?
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake?
Is
without
this a
any
new
proof?
hairstyle
Ugh,
for NPC
seriously?
models? Wait, dude, I fuck with her. Dina approaches, guy collapses, cast of disdain. Okay.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How he's making noise his father made for the creator. Isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding?
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed
To
an
me,
excuse.
I don't
He needed
know.
someone to blame.
All of this
Whether I
stuff
shed
just feels
tears
so
or not,
repetitive.
he'd treat living beings as mere subjects
Yeah,
for his
another
sacrifice
batshit
experiments.
insane villain that
Tina, you
is
know all of
completely
this.
striking at the
Landon
character's
went so far as to
insecurity.
sacrifice you.
Like, alright, whatever.
Shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish.
I don't know, bring me back fucking Grace's 3 different spirit robots or whatever.
Prepared to become food for the
That shit
Athenians.
was more fun
I
than
told
this.
you
I don't
have
know.
the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite
Or even
unpredictable
for
with her
this,
tender
it's like
affairs.
this like
really?
chapter in
You don't
general.
have
It's
it?
like at least
Then I
for
suppose there
like
isn't a
Evelyn
reason
and
to keep
Ash's
you
story, they
alive.
had each other to bounce off of. With Vivian, it's just her and Faith and the greater plot and whatever. I don't know. It's just this one isn't really capturing me.
More ethereals are coming. Too many. No chance to get out of this.
Victory, the only option.
Stay away from Lord Phaethon!
This shit easy as hell.
There are so many.
Oh my god! Aura.
It's ink.
Aura. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Woo!
Shun Palace, good fortune,
Shun
closed
Palace.
gate, safety.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh my god.
Miasma gathers here.
Oh my god.
Another place of conflict.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
If you wish to
Her
avoid
pupils.
disaster, then head southeast.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I got not chills, not chills. Oh my god, I'm sorry, mommy. Sorry. Holy shit, what is happening? Oh my god, aura. Holy shit. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa! What is High School of the Dead? Wait, what is happening? Oh, she's so sick. Miyabi too. Whoa! What the hell?
Finally, peace and quiet.
Oh, I need her. I need her.
You must be Belle, right?
Oh,
Mayflower
shit,
mentioned
yes.
this idol partner might need my help.
Is this a person that knows something about her? Dude, look at her character design. I know people talked about her skinny her skinny shoulders and arms before, but other than that, look at her face. Look at her face. Those narrow that narrow eye shape with the elongated pupils. Ooh! Oh my God! Wait. Okay, look, we see them all. Let's get over that. Other than that, I mean, yeah, her design's kind of sick, I guess. No, I like her. I like her clothing. It's fine. But the way she commanded that scene and her voice. Oh my God! But I hate to say it. She got that aura. Holy shit.
Can I ask?
Oh, I need her name.
Are you?
Her name?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yixuan. Yixuan. Mayflower passed along your info and
oh my goodness gracious. Sorry.
Might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
Oh God. My shivers. I'm shaping. I'm just shaping in my timbers. I'm shaking in my timbers. Oh my God. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about. Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher.
Oh, guide me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gooning out. I'm so fucking sorry. This is unbecoming of me. This is unbecoming.
What exactly does that mean? Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
The way she read that line was pretty funny. Yijuan, God damn it, I forgot her name.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling.
I don't care about you anymore, Vivian.
For now, I'll investigate.
I'm done with you.
Reach out once I find something.
Bring back the bird lady.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
I'm trying to get out of the hollow and get into.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried. If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune. So no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists.
Okay, I see.
Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine.
Okay.
Those who got the blessing
Alright.
could dodge calamities. At first,
She was used. She was used.
help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes, to be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness.
I hate to say it, but this is still an Ivy Fire Emblem Engage situation for me. To where, yes, you can have like a really tragic backstory, and it can be so like, it can make sense why you would idolize someone like Phaethon, a beacon of hope, when you've been used all your life, when you've been beat down by the people around you that you care about, when you feel betrayed. You see this not anonymous, but this unreachable beacon of light, this symbol of hope that you want to live in their honor, and you want to eventually be able to share the happiness that they gave you. You want to be able to return that, to reciprocate that. However, in characters like Ivy and now in Vivian, this idolization almost becomes toxic, to where it was so positive beforehand. It's just toxic. And I've brought up the example before of Hirohiko from Kagurabachi, to where he's an antagonist. He's a quote-unquote bad guy. So his toxic obsession is par for the course. It makes sense. It doesn't come out of nowhere, and it doesn't feel... There's no dissonance between what the story is trying to say and the actions this character takes, right? But this stalking and this obsession with Vivian, it feels icky, and then the game sort of not necessarily justifies it with her traumatic past, but tries to give reason to it. And faith in the game, like Bell and Wise, I feel like in Fire Emblem Engage with Alear, right? Alear takes to her like, oh, you feel this attraction towards me because I'm your god? Well, I reciprocate that. You're an equal towards me, and I love you for your adoration. You know, it's whatever, blah, blah, blah. It feels awkward. Here, it's just like, yeah, you're obsessed with me and you stalk me, but you're a cool person, Vivian. It feels weird. It feels weird. I don't know. I don't like this.
The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation,
me want you.
Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed.
Okay, how did she escape that?
And stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the
Okay.
one to receive the
Ooh,
blessing,
okay. That's a little
not
interesting.
Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him.
She used...
Tears fall.
Ooh, okay. Wait. I will say, that is a pretty cool, interesting moment. She used the ability that her oppressor used to take advantage of her. She used that same ability to take advantage of her oppressor. She turned it on him. And throughout Vivian's time on camera, her crying has always been seen as involuntary. At least that's what the story's been giving us. So the fact that she is now saying she forced those tears in that point, I see now why she thematically ties with Mockingbird. See, I wish we had more shit like this and not so much fluff in between. I don't know. It just... Oh, man.
Lord Landon, please.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
And there's that one lady with the hair. NPC hair.
Run!
Dina!
Ooh. Sorry, I was just looking at her. My fault.
Vivian? What's happening?
God damn. Sorry, her hair design, I really fuck with it.
Blessing isn't.
Oh, okay. Oof.
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you?
Shut the fuck up. What? How did you get there? How did you reach that conclusion? What are you talking about?
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
I mean, no, she did lie. I'm sorry.
My father, he's all I have.
Oh, I love that panel. No, I was being stupid right there. She is the actual cause of it. No, Dinah's right. But it's not her. But like, hey, it's not fucking Vivian's fault that her dad, that Dinah's dad was a piece of shit. It's not her fucking fault. Vivian has been used as a tool to enact this guy's fucking twisted belief, whatever the fuck is going on. So for the first time in her life, she takes control of her ability. She takes advantage of it for herself. For the first time ever, she is sticking up to her oppressor. And Dinah is being like, oh, you killed my dad. Well, your dad was a fucking piece of shit and he deserved to die. How about that? What? Oh, I'm locked into the story again. Oh my god.
I thought once Landon was gone, I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope.
I think what's happening is that this game has a lot of characters standing and talking, visual novel style, and not a lot of CG. You know, the images in between these picture slideshows. I don't know. I feel like I just can't care about these NPCs until I see them drawn like that. These drawn segments, the cutscenes, are shit that I actually care about. Everything else, unfortunately, feels like faff. But is that an issue on my part, or is that an issue on the game's part? I can't almost tell I don't know. I feel like I am judging the story too harshly at times, and I'm being too critical. But then at other times, it really does feel like a slog. But then we have moments like that where I'm drawn back in, and I'm like, okay, I do like this story of Vivian stepping up to her oppressor and being wrongfully blamed for this, when she, at the end of the day, is the victim. She is the victim that stood up for herself, and she's now being looked upon and disdained by the people that should have been there to stick up for her. And that's very sad to see. I do think that that's very intriguing, and maybe in a better game it could have been handled better. I don't know. It's almost like the Trigger event. It's almost like the Trigger story, where I love her concept, and I do like a lot of the story beats. It's just the in-betweens just don't hit for me. They just don't. But when we get to these big crucial moments, they do hit. I don't know.
She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
Belle, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about the sacrifice core. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at that auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking finish this shit out. Oh my god.
Shawl.
Shawl!
I expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screen
That's her
here is
voice?
super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged
I
the footage
like her
into the
voice.
tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
I love her voice. Oh my god.
Do you know him?
Do you know him?
If it were Hugo.
Like, oh my god. It's so
I
funny.
think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
We're saying goodbye to Shaw. Vivian leaves the lounge. The lounge. Lord Phaethon, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering shift at the auction. Oh my god, that's so gross. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. She worked with Shaw, and we see Shaw all the time. We see her all the time on 6th Street, and the fact that she's an ex-coworker, I hate it. I hate it. I hate my stalker. I hate my stalker. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. How? We are Mockingbird, after all. It shouldn't be a surprise when we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once, on a mission, we couldn't use communicators, so Hugo trained a few birds to put trackers on so we can communicate. But after that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked their trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time, but all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaethon, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Okay. So a bird with black feathers. Oh, Bang Boo! Oh, or actual birds. These guys have black feathers. Soft, sweet ball of fluff. Hard to imagine this is a bird Hugo chose for the mission, but it does have some black feathers, so maybe this is it. Either way, might as well take a photo instead of Vivian. Are these Ejuans? Birds? Are they? I kind of see. They got the little eyes on the wings, right? Kind of. Not really. Maybe not. It's probably not this Bang Boo. I'd assume. It's probably you, right? Black crows on a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. That's the one.
That's the one.
It's thanks to Lord Phaethon we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among these boxes. Alright, we're going to random play. Fairy repairs videotape.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived. And Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the Creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
Oh no.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... he...
Val, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might
Okay.
hold valuable information.
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
Oh no. Fuck.
Ethan, please go with me!
I knew she was going to.
It seems Mr.
I knew she was going to do that.
So,
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
We're not going on a date, Vivian. This is a mission.
Then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton. He said he'll come to 6th Street later and escort us to the banquet. Banquet? Is there anything you need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we have to go, should you watch and instruct... What? What's happening? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for Mission 2. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Then let's watch. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. Do some last-minute studying, for you know it, the event has arrived. Lord Phaethon, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? I'll practice some more. Alright, look, I'm gonna end the stream here. Fucking, I'm tired. There's so much reading today and so little gameplay. So much reading and so little gameplay. Oh my fucking god. What does this game become? It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I like what good. There's rain. Isn't that rain right there? Whatever. Yeah. We'll continue this sometime next week. I'll probably finish this and then do some Xenoblade X in the same stream if I don't finish this in time. Or if I finish this quickly. Whatever. I'll see you guys. Bye. Thanks for being here. See ya. Bye. Yay!